Let's take a look at our old pal, Geras. I haven't tried him yet. He wasn't in the story, and I haven't done his combos, so this will be the first time laying hands on him. I think that he has... Does he have a different life bar? Do you notice that? It's like the... Do you notice that? His life bar looks different. The outline around it. He has like 10 notches, unlike everybody else. Everybody else just has a 50, a 30, and a 25. He seems a little bit different. He's got like an enhanced life bar. It's like an enhanced, you know, school ruler. His walk speed I don't like. His slow back walk speed and his forward walk speed doesn't seem like he can get around far enough. His jump is not bad. It's got a far travel arc, but maybe it, I would need to see his, I would need to see his air moves. Let's go over his normal moves now. Standing 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Stand 1. So what do you got? 7 frames, not bad. Stand 1, 2. I kind of don't like these stand 1, 2 moves. I kind of like stand 1, 1. Multiple mids. Stand 1, 2, 2. -6. I like that gut break. I like that animation. So I like 1, 2. It's a high mid. It's fast enough. Safe. Very safe. -5. I like that. 1, 2, 2, and then he has a throw ender on that. You can pick him up if you get the full combo. Not bad. 1, 2, 2. Can you do it on block as well? No. Alright, can't do it on block, but he's safe. Alright, 1, 2, 2. Not bad. Do I need to worry about his armor moves just yet? Let's find an armor move. Let's find an armor move. Just in case, so I know. Cost some bar. Has armor. Down back. Let's just find it right now. Has armor. So 1, 2, 2. Let's record. I think it's good to test these things to see if they have gaps right away. While it's fresh in my brain. What is it? Circle. Has armor, reversal punish. Well, reversal punish. Alright, so 1, 2, 2. Maybe you just want to stick to 1, 2. I mean, it seems good enough. Opponent type. Because, like, good luck armoring through 2 hits in a string. That's not going to work. Come on. Yeah, it's a true string. Alright, so 1, 2. 1, 2, -5. It's a true string. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. I like it. Back 1, 2. Is that an overhead? It's a mid. Alright, starting mid string. Starting mid string -4. I like this. Double mid. Double mid. -7 on block. Back 1, 2. I like this as well. Let's see it. And it juggles a little bit. And I can't armor through it. Yep, can't armor through it. Alright, he's got a solid string. He's got a solid string. Back 1, 2, and 1, 2. Solid strings. True mids. True mid strings. Forward 1. This weird sand blast chest bump. What is that? -6. Forward 1, 2. And then it pulls you a little bit closer. I don't like that. It's awkward. And then it whiffs. And then on hit, the animation is weird. Look at it. Look at this shit. Look at this terrible string. Forward 2, 1. Bumps him away and pulls him back with the tomb out of the ground, right? The Pharaoh's tomb. But get this. He's not close enough properly to even be hit by a fucking stand 1 afterward. So what's the point of this? What's the point of this? Forward 1, 2. So let's see what the full string of this is. Forward 1, 2, and then the grab. So that's what we want. Well, what is it? Well, why would you do a forward... Why would you do a forward 1 when it barely advances him forward? When you have a back 1 that's a mid, and it's safe? Why not just do 1, 2? And it juggles. Look at that. Look, you can almost connect off back 1, 2. Bet you could connect off that. Just off a regular hit. I bet. So forward 1-2 and then the throw. He can put him through it. So where that would be useful is, this is where it'd be useful, from far away zoning. Forward 1-2 as a zoning tool, because you can extend it anywhere. Now this I like. That's a concept. That's a concept. Forward 1-2 as a zoning tool, and I bet it blocks projectiles. That I like. That I like. And then if you hit with it, can you continue it? Well, you could try. I don't know if it's worth trying. If it bounces him forward, you could grab him. So then you can hit him from the forward 1-2 into a throw if he gets bounced forward. Alright, it's a tool. So we know how to use it now, as a zoning tool. Okay, so far his moves are pretty useful. So far his moves are pretty useful. I can imagine that someone with a good armor move like Sub-Zero Slide can push through this. Let's see, it goes behind him. What's my armor move? Yeah, you can armor through it. But as a zoning tool, I like that concept. I like that concept, using it from far away. Down 1 timekeeper. 7 frame down 1, -8, so it's punishable by some people. I mean, how many people have an 8 frame move? Most people have a 7 frame move and a 9 frame move. If we're gonna call it that, you know, if this is a 7 frame down 1, it should be able to punish a -8 down 1, correct? Oh, but he's not close enough. Oh no. How convenient. How convenient. I guess we'll never know whether it's 7 or 8 frames and the date is correct. Alright, standing 2-1-2. Standing 2 is 9 frames. It's a high. Standing 2-1, it's an overhead. It's a -6 overhead. What else does he have? A mid. Multi-hitting mid. Is that a true combo on hit? Everything seems to be a true combo on hit, all these strengths. It's just a matter of whether it's a true combo on block. Damn, I ducked it, I ducked it. You can armor through the second hit? Between the first and the second? That sucks. But, woo, but not... Wait a minute. You can armor through the first and the second hit, but not the second and the third hit. Oh boy, Geras. Geras. There's no way you're armoring through the first hit. Oh man, Geras is good. Geras is good. Hey, that's good. 2-1-2, I'm swinging it all day. 2-1, I'm swinging it all day. There's no way they're gonna predict that you're gonna... There's no way. There's no way. If they're gonna bet on armoring through stand 2-1, they're basically already betting on you swinging and they're gonna do an armor move anyway. Do not let that deter you. Do not let that deter you. I would still do it. Speaking of which, since we were in this realm, wasn't Lee May's forward 4-4, the low overhead, wasn't that a true string as well that you could not armor through? I can't really remember. But so far, Geras is looking good. 1-2, back 1-2, 2-1. What else did he have that I liked? I guess that's it. That's where we are. 2-1. So 2-1-2 I like very much so. Just do it. There's no way, because they can't get through. They can't armor through the 1 and the 2 at the end of the string. And then forward 2, it's a high, 12 frame high. Some of these moves also you're going to have to figure out, depending on how unsafe your opponent's moves are, coming at a block, what's the biggest punish that you want to do? Like, if my stand 1 is 7 frames, supposedly, and my stand 2 is 9, back 1 16, forward 2 is 12. Like, between the startup frames and between the range of your moves, which would you like to use to punish something that's -10? You need enough. You need a move that's fast enough and starts fast enough to punish them truly, but then you also need... You need to get the biggest damage that you're able to get, so it needs to be fast enough to hit them and also close enough to hit them. And then if you're going to be swinging off moves like 1-2, 2-1, and back 1-2, you're going to need to know how to transition all of these strings into combos. If you're going to just kind of poke with them and attack with them and control space with them, what combo do we want to go into? So that's why in Mortal Kombat it's kind of useful where a lot of these characters have a special that they can cancel into to convert basically any string into a combo, like Sub-Zero's Ice Ball or Katana's Fan Lift. So I wonder if Geras has something like that. What are we looking at? Forward 2-4-2. That looks like a low, but it's a mid. High, mid, mid. So he has this big launch string. And forward 2 is 12 frames, and if forward advances, that could be a nice punish starter. What about his 4-2-4, just to look at that? -4. So again, another forward advancing move that ends in a mid can get you in. 4-2-4, I really like that, even though it's not a low. Doesn't need to be. Let's see about this. So I'm doing down back 2 armor, or down back 4 armor, excuse me. Seems like it's a real string. Yeah, seems like it's a real string. Yeah, seems like it's a real string. All right, that's another good one. So he's got a lot of strings that are, they seem pretty fast. Fast startup. I mean, 7, 9, 12, and 16. Not the slowest moves in the world. True strings on block. Mids, so that they can't be ducked. Safe. I think Geras has good moves. And then a down 2. What's this down 2? 9 frame down 2. That's more useful than an 11 frame down 2, I guess. -4. What else does he have? Stand 3. Just kind of a weird high kick. I think some of these characters' stand 3s are supposed to be meant as anti-airs, but if they don't go high enough and they go more forward, I don't think that's very useful. So stand 3, I'm kind of not interested in that. It's safe. I mean, I don't really care. And then he has this forward 3. That's an overhead from very far away. So you could do something like whiffing forward 1-2, and then throw this forward 3 out. Like if that were to pull them close. That's very unsafe. -25. Doesn't he have like 2-1? 2-1 is an overhead. Doesn't he have like a lot of overheads in his strings? He has 2-1. Okay, so then why would you want to do the super unsafe forward 3? I mean, and it's not even that forward advancing. Like, let's see. Like, just from resetting the game, basic standpoint, you cannot hit with forward 3. It doesn't reach far enough. But if you were to do back 1-2, you can make them walk into a mid. Like, so I don't know. So what do I like? 1-2, back 1-2, 2-1, forward 2, forward 2-4. Yeah, they're all good. Forward 3 I think is junk. I don't like, maybe it's good. Maybe this is a good anti-air. Let's see. Maybe forward 3 is like a unique kind of anti-air. You know? Like, you never know. I'm getting accidental specials walking back. No, I got hit out of it. I'm getting accidental back forward 3. I'm getting hit out of it by jump punch. Whoa! Alright, alright. Alright. Forward 3 is junk. I don't know why you'd ever do that. Some goofball overhead that travels so far it doesn't hit can get interrupted by a jump in and is -25. No thanks. Alright, his down 3 is 9 frames. It's -8. Why would you want to do down 3 instead of down 1? It hits a little bit farther. It's -8. Why would you want to do that? I can't figure out the usefulness of anyone's down 3. They all seem... They're too slow of a low poke, and they require you to be too close in terms of the range, and they're full combo punishable. Is it just that... So it's tough to punish a down 3 because they're in a crouching state. So anything that you have that might be an 8 or 9 frame move is probably going to be a high. So it's not going to connect with them. Why do they want to make this punishable? Is there some usefulness to it that makes me want to do it despite it being technically punishable? Maybe down 3s can be canceled into specials. Some of them, I don't know. A lot of characters have like a back 4 that's special cancelable. So it's not out of the ordinary to see, or a forward 4 like Raiden, hello. Jerry, hello. I mean, Smoke, Sub-Zero, Katana, they all have really good low moves that are safe and can be comboed into like a capture special. So I don't know why it'd be out of the ordinary to be able to cancel a down 3 into a special. I don't know why they wanted to make them so unsafe. What's the purpose of them? Can I start something off a down 3? It's not like, I mean, it's not any more or less hit advantaged than a down 4, but it's certainly much more punishable. So why do they make down 3 so punishable? Especially when down 4, like depending on the startup speed and the range, I'll take a couple extra frames of startup for a couple extra frames of safety, considering this is just supposed to be a low poke anyway. It's just supposed to be a low poke. It crouches me down, it hits low, it gives me frame advantage, it's safe. I just want, and it gives me a little bit more range than a down 1. A down 1 is like, what's the fastest thing I can do to interrupt their standing high pressure? And then a down 4 is like, it's a legitimate low that's a bit more long range and it's safe, but it doesn't combo. But it has a purpose, it's a low poke. So what's the purpose of a down 3 if it's so unsafe? It should be punishable. And the range and the speed are not as good, if not identical, to down 4. I don't get it. Everyone's down 4 has been great. The only character that's got a good down 3 is Havoc. I think it's 10 frames minus 5. So, I don't know. Down 3s, you tell me. Leave a comment below. How do you like to use down 3s? Down below in the comment section. Tell me how you like using down 3. Shit. Let's look at his stand 4. Stand 4. 18 frames, that's even worse than his stand 3. Let's make him block. I like Geras so far, he's good. +2, yeah, but who cares? Stand 4, who's doing that? Who's doing that type of a move? Back 4. Another standing sweep, I don't like those. -7, I'd rather just do forward 1-2. Oh my god, all these back forward moves, anytime you try and space something, you get accidental specials. So, it's a low, it's -9, but it reaches really far away. It reaches really far away, but they could jump it. Oh, can I jump it on reaction? Can't really jump it on reaction. Yeah, I mean, who's gonna predict a sweep? Nah, that kind of got me in the air. That kind of got me in the air. Yeah, okay, yeah, it'll trip you. It'll trip you. Back 4. But what about on whiff, though? What about on whiff, though? What if I see you whiff? Nah, you kind of recover. Punish. If you're so close... So then you would not want to do it. You would not want to do it inside jump range. You would want to do it outside of jump range to make them, like, walk into it, or... That's interesting. He has forward 1, and he has back 4. And it's almost like you want to keep them out of jump distance. You want to keep them in the full screen rather than half screen. And you kind of can throw out these mildly threatening, mildly zoning tools. Because if they jump and they fall on that, they're going to get hit. On block, I recover fast enough. And on reaction, if I'm in range, you're not going to see this. So you could see me walk in. I think that's a good tool. You could see me walk in, and either you're going to be anticipating a big mid-string, or maybe even, like, what's his overhead? His overhead is 2-1. So I have, like, back 1-2. It's this forward advancing mid, like Havoc. And then I have 2-1, which is an overhead. And all of a sudden, I could walk in range and then walk out and do back 4. And if you're anticipating a high or a mid and you're defaulting to blocking high, I bet you I could catch you with the back 4. This might be the best one, and it's because of the range. Because of the extreme range and the fact that it's a low. And it's kind of like, it's not a special move projectile that's going to travel full screen. I think that Geras has some pretty interesting zoning type tools. Who was the guy? Dr. Fate? Mr. Fate? Mr. Mysterio? The guy from Injustice? He had like the gold helmet and he put the Ankh on the screen, which is Egyptian for Ankh. Geras kind of reminds me of him. I like this back 4. Because of the low hit, the range, and the recovery, and the fact that if you land on it, you're going to get hit, there's no way you're going to guess a sweep and try and jump him. That's so dumb, because then, I bet you, if I do like a 4 jump, you know, I wonder if back 1-2, I wonder if back 1 has any anti-air properties at all. Like if I'm swinging. I mean, back 1-2, the second hit. The second hit. You're gonna jump at me? Look at that. You might be able to convert some random jump-ins. And if not, I go under them. Oh, damn, from the back, man. Kobe. From the back, behind the back. Twist around, lay it up. 3-pointer, slam dunk. I don't know basketball. Hey, so that's kind of an interesting idea. So you now have like back 1-2. It's a forward advancing mid that transitions into a mid hit launcher. It has some properties to maybe I'm already swinging a safe forward advancing 2-hit mid string. And in the event that they jump at me, I might be able to clip their jump, or I might be able to anti-air them with a launch. Or if they go over me, I might go under them. Then I can hit them with a back 3, because it's a low. They don't anticipate the low. My down moves suck, but my back moves keep me standing, obfuscate the low. It's safe to recover. It's too fast to react. I don't think you can really jump punish it on reaction. I'll block. Yeah, this is... So he's got 2 strategies now. He's got 1-2, back 1-2, 2-1, forward 4-2. All of these are forward advancing safe strings, transitioning into mids, basically true strings on block. So if you decide I want to get in, you got a lot of tools to get in. But then he has this other game plan with only his normals that make him say, maybe I want to keep you out. And he does things like back 1-2 to get rid of your jump attempts. He has forward 1-2 to zone without using a projectile. And then he has back 4, which doubles as a sweep. It knocks him down, knock him down, run it, and then make him jump in, and then launch him. Overzealous jump gets launched. I like him. I like him. He's got a game plan. He's got a game plan running in parallel. He runs across multiple timelines. What is his forward 4? It's a low. What is it on block? -7. Safe low. Is that 2 lows or is that 2 mids? It's low, low, mid. So, double low main. I don't know if that's double low. Where's the indication? It's above his head. That's a 2-hitting low mid. Forward 4-4. But that's -16. You do the double and it's minus. Alright, so you don't need to try and armor something that's already unsafe as it is. Alright, so, but he has this one single low to bother people with. It's 14 frames minus 7. Is that better than his down 4? You might just want to do down 4. I mean, what's the range on it? What's the range on it? He moves forward a little bit. So it's a little bit further ranged than his down 4. I don't know, his back 4 pushes backward. I don't know. I mean, maybe it's special cancels. So it's a forward walking low. It's safe enough, but it's 14 frames. If you are that close, you might just want to do down 4 or back 4. Let me record him doing like down 4, back 4. Okay, it doesn't really push back that much. I mean, you could, if you are guessing the sweep, you could punish it, but I'm saying I don't know that many people would use it so often, and they would guess with it. Don't use it twice in a row, and don't use it again after it works. I hate seeing that. I'll see people be like, I'm gonna do it down 1, and then it hits. Like, what do I do? Let me try doing down 1 again, and then it's blocked. You see that all the time, especially in 3D games. They kind of, like, they're just trying to throw out one single hit to check you, and they don't have a plan to transition it into, like, a string or a combo on hit. And so they do something like stand 4, and it works. And like, what do I do? What do I do again? Maybe I'll do it again, and it'll work. It's like, no. You do it twice on block or twice on whip to see if they'll walk into it. That's a Street Fighter 4. That's a Street Fighter 6 strategy. Low forward drive rush to see if they try and walk forward to retaliate or whiff punish your long range whiff move, and then you just do it again and drive rush in on them. But in this game, in a 3D game, if you do something once and it hits, that's it. You blew it if you didn't capitalize on it. Don't do it again, because you're gonna go from being plus 12 to minus 8. And that's punishable in this game by the 7 frame ones. Assholes. What else did I not see? So forward 4 is kind of overrated. You could just do back 4, down 4 if you want a low poke. That's just as safe. It's technically special cancelable. Don't do forward 4-4. That's junk. Forward 4, maybe there's some use, and his down 4 is also good. I like his down 4. It's safe. I like his down 4 and his back 4. Air strings. Opponent tight. Damn, Geras has been a success. This guy's tight. I think I like him more than Havoc. Havoc is cool, and Geras is cool and good. Geras is an example of a character that's very good and very strong. So he has my interest because of how strong he is. And he's more of like a hang back. It's weird that he's like a space control character with melee. So he makes me want to hang back. He's not like some rushdown character. He's really like a space control footsie character. That's really interesting. Let's look at his air strings. 1, 2. That's a nice big float. He floats up with them really, really high. And then he has a throw addendum. He has a throw addendum. What else does he have? Erecting a statue. I was doing that this morning when I woke up. 1, 2, back throw. So it's the same thing, but he just throws them backward. Backbreaker. Oh, but the animations are different. Do you see that? So maybe the time frame's different. Let's look at the recovery. Hit advantage 15. Hit advantage 15. And then if I throw him backward, it doesn't say. But the timing should obviously be different. So maybe you can set different stuff up off of a forward and back throw in the air. And then he has 2-1 throw. What's his 2-1? Same as his 1-2. Uh-oh, sometimes that misses. And then he's got a knee. I don't know if I like that knee. It's a little bit too fast. I like the backbreaker, though. I think I like the backbreaker in both ones more than the forward throws. So I like the backward throws. Is it just better to do a jump 1 or jump 2? Just doing jump 2, damn! That really floats him. That really floats him. Just do jump 2. You can connect into all of his strings. Not back 1. Connect even into forward 1. So he has stand 1, back 1, and forward 1. And then he has stand 2, forward 2, 4. You gotta remember that. And does he have a back 2? I don't think so. So 1, 2 I like. Back 1, 2 I very much like. The forward advancing double mid. Forward 1, 2 is his zoning tool. 2, 1 is his overhead. Okay, okay. So 1, 2 is his fastest string. Back 1, 2 is his double advancing mid. 2, 1 is his overhead. And then forward 2, 4, 2 is just like a longer, safer string that's a true block string. So again, another forward advancing move. Why would you do 2, 1 is his overhead. 2, 4, 2 is like, oh, hang on. That's a little bit weird. I wonder if why did they not want to make it, what's the frame down this? 12? I guess because it's 4, 2 can be a different move. Because I was like, why not just do 2, 4, 2 instead of 2, 1, 2? But I guess they wanted to start with a different move. Okay, that's fine. I'll allow it. Yeah, all his strings are pretty good. They all have use, and they're all very strong and safe. Down 2 in the air. What is this all about? He's got a splash. Okay, cool. He's got a splash. All right, why not? And then he's got jump kicks. Okay, pretty good. Pretty good. Let's look at his specials. Time stop. Now this is where he's probably going to lose me, because I saw the combat cast, some of his setups. I don't know what the deal with all this stuff is. Swap sides, hold back, remain on the same side, enhance world stop, costs 1 bar, momentarily stops time for the victim. So you have to hit him with it. Alright, so that's just a weird move. And then remain on the same side. So that's like a weird combo ender special attack. It's just a weird capture super that can end combos if you're doing something weird like... Do they special cancel into it? You know? Let's see if I do like 1, 2, back forward 1. So you can side switch. You can end combos with it. Okay. You can side switch, you can end combos with it. What else does he have? Can you cancel that into 1, 2? Alright, you can bounce him backward. How fast is forward 1? 11 frames. Yeah, I mean, I like the back 2 because it's the forward advancing. And I like stand 1 and stand 2 just because that's your fastest. Stand 1's your fastest move. Stand 2 leads to the overhead. Back 1 forward advances. Forward 2, 4 also forward advances and is still safe. So you have this variety of strings that could get in, but then also these variety of strange moves that keep out. Looking at his specials, back forward 1 is just like a combo ender, I guess. Momentarily stops time for victim. And so then that's the other big strategy. You use the enhanced version, freeze them, and then I don't know what his most damaging string would be, but that's what you do. So let's see. Back 1, 2 is 146. 1, 2 is 90. 2, 1 is 93. 4, 2, 4 is 170. I mean, forward 2, 4, 2 is 170. That could be the best way to get big damage off that, maybe. You could do like, as a punish, 1, 2, enhance, and then wait for them to blow up. Maybe you could do 1, 2, enhance, 4, 2, 4, 2, wait for them to blow up, do a jump 2, and then another combo. Jesus. Like, let's build a combo. I guess that's a good starting point. Building a combo off of stand 1 because it's your fastest punish. And then from there, building a combo off stand 2 because while it's only slightly slower, it might give you better range. If your character has a stand 2 that's got better range than stand 1, building a combo off both those two strings could be just like an easy punish. So 1-2, back forward 1, time stop, enhanced, and then forward 2-4, jump 2. I mean, 300% off 1 bar. I did that wrong. Let's try off this. Oh, that doesn't re-juggle. Let's put him in there after he pops out. I wonder if he pops out differently depending on what string you do. Maybe because I hit him with something that should have juggled him. You see what I'm saying? The last hit that I do, if I do 4-2-4, he gets staggered. But if I do forward 2-4-2, it's like he gets put into an air juggle state. That's pretty cool because I did that kind of a move. Back 1-2. Look, he gets popped up. That's pretty cool. What other strings does he have? Let's do forward 1-2 and see how he comes out of it. This is really cool. And even though it's a little bit technical because you gotta capture them in an enhanced version of a move, this almost might be an easier combo to do because they're held still and you don't have to worry about juggling them, getting knocked away from you or waiting for them to fly too high up and then fall back down. Geras might be a good... He's a strong character that might be a good fit for new players because he's got a lot of strings off. Like, whether you press 1 or 2, hold forward or back, you're going to get a variety of moves. They're all safe on block. And then if you know you have this move, like, you can combo into it from anything, basically. What else does he have? What about 2-1? What does 2-1 do? Leaves him standing. Alright, pretty cool. So already building big combos off of this enhanced world stop. I like that. History lesson. What is this? A projectile command throw? It's a throw. And then he has the backward one. So down 4-2 and down back 2 control which direction you throw them in. It's tough to tell the range. See, it's tough to tell the range because the animation doesn't really show it. So what's like a comparable... So a comparable range might be as down 3 or down 4. So like, if you're not in range for a down 3, you're not going to be in range for this throw. What about the forward one? It seems that the forward throw has better range than the back one. Let's try it. The back one whiffs. But the forward one hits. So down forward 2, the throw works a little bit farther than down back 2. Look, that'll whiff right there, but then this will hit. So maybe you want to default into the forward one. Can I do that? And you can't do it on hit out of a string, but you could probably do it on block out of a string. Oh no, he's still in block stun. Alright, maybe there's a trap you can set up. Let's put him on block all and let's build a trap. Block all. So we'll do back 1-2, throw. And maybe this will be useful to do. Let's look at this. Let's look at the frame data. 17 frames to start up on the forward one, and it's the same on the backward one. So back 1-2, back throw. We'll do it on block. 1-2. Doesn't he have 3 hits off that? 1-2-2. 1-2-2 is not special cancelable, and it's armored through. All right, forget 1-2-2. We don't want it. We don't want it. What about? Whoa! Forward 1-2 on block? No, no way. Forward 1-2 on block. That's armorable. Cancels into the throw. Holy shit! All right. Because he got hit. Because he got hit. We'll put him on. Hang on. We'll put him on opponent type, block all, record, and we'll do forward 1-2, throw. And I get thrown. And I have armor. Look, I get thrown. Ordinarily, you're supposed to armor through this. Whoa, it missed. Let's see. I get thrown. So if they try and fuck up an armor move, I can armor the first hit. What about the second? You can armor through that. I mean, it might be a way... Hey, it might be a way... It might be a way to make them respect. You could be doing this. You could be doing this as a zoning tool, right? Not as a poke. You're never going to be like, let me get point blank range and do forward 1. You're never going to do that. You'll do back 1, and then you'll do 2-1. I don't even like 1-2 that much, but it's necessary because it's fast. I like back 1. And I like forward 2, right? I like back 1 a lot, though. Back 1 is a mid. So you're going to do forward 1-2. And you're going to be like, I'm not afraid to throw this out. You're going to show this to them. I'm not afraid to throw this out. Then up close, you're going to be like, I'm going to do it. And I'm going to do the throw out of it. Throw cancel. And they're never going to guess that shit. Never. So the back 1 doesn't work as well. And we're doing this off making contact with the 2. And you don't show it to them right away. You don't show it to them when they're this far away. You know? You show them the down 1, then you show them this, right? Back 4, you show them the low. You show them, hey, I'm willing to throw this out at you. And they walk in a little bit, right? Then you show them the back 4. Then you show them this with the throw. Hey, I like Geras. He's dirty, man. He's got those traps. He's been in the desert, wandering for 40 days, 40 nights, 40 years. Hey, I like that. You see it push him forward, you do the throw. The back throw doesn't connect as often, so I don't like the back throw as much. I like the forward throw. It has better range. I'm happy to do the forward throw all the time. Wow, that's fucked up. We found it. So, back 1-2 doesn't work. 1-2 doesn't work. Forward 1-2 does work. 2-1 does not work. Forward 2-4-2 does not work. Forward 2 does not work, but it's on its own. Alright, alright. What about the other one he has? The forward 4? Alright. That's crazy. Of all the ones that would, fucking shitty forward 1-2, this is my new favorite move. This is my favorite move in the whole game. Forward 1-2, command throw. Now let me do one last thing. Please, dear God, Netherrealm. Please, dear God. Tell me it hits crouching opponents. So because it's a legitimate throw, I can duck it. I can neutral duck it. But at least if I'm crouched blocking, it'll still hit me. What is this Shazam? He's got a command throw, but it's only against crouching opponents? Why wouldn't you just do a normal throw and connect against crouching opponents? Anyway, but that's good. That's a good move. A command throw that I can cancel into from a block string. God almighty. What does this redo? What does this redo? And then it takes me back there. Maybe some crossover side setup on a knockdown to fuck up their... There's not really wake-up moves in this game, though. It's just wake-up armor moves. So you don't really need to fuck up their inputs to screw up some type of invulnerable move getting off the ground. Ignores damage from the next hit the opponent lands and places Geras back at his anchor. So it gives him armor. Maybe that's what it's useful for. Not necessarily the rewind, but the armor. Cost 2 bars. Geras' clones will mimic the inputs during time stop. I have a clone. So he's like, can she? Can the other guy... let's see how this works. So let's just do 4-2, 4-2 because it's a good string. He doesn't seem to be mimicking shit. Can I move? Yeah, and I can still do all kinds of shit too. I'm not really understanding the way to use this move. Time stop, double time. Redo. It says time stop, mimic during time stop. So you could do like, so I have to put him on, he's blocking everything. During time, this is time stop. That's time stop. Back forward 1. So enhance back forward 1, and then I have to do, what? You have to set up time stop first, and then set this up and put the clone out. He's not mimicking anything. What the hell, dude? What do I need to do first? Do I need to put... I'm doing back forward 3 enhanced, and then I'm doing another time stop. He's still not doing anything. And then I'll put this clone out, and he does absolutely nothing. So, I don't know. Time stop, I like. Maybe it's because I'm doing enhanced world stop. Maybe that's why. I'm doing world stop, not time stop. But time stop is only one thing. Time stop's only one thing. Time stop, time drop, enhance world stop, history lesson, follow-up exam, redo, and double time. Ignores damage from the opponent's next hit. I like redo. I like redo if it gives me armor. I like that idea. Set it up on off a knockdown, or end your combo in it. Double time. Costs 2 bars. Geras' clone will mimic inputs during the time stop. Do I need to do it? Do I need to do one and then another? That's time stop, dude. I don't know. I don't like this. This kind of, it's too gimmicky. It's too gimmicky and I don't understand it. So you can watch another YouTube expert that's never won a tournament tell you about how to use that special. I'm moving on. Countdown. Down back 1. They talked about this in the Kombat cast. Countdown. Increases countdown charge by 1. Changes to inevitable at 3. Costs 1 bar. Increases countdown by 3. And then inevitable can only be done with 3 of countdown. Swap sides. And then pull back. So I can stack them all. So if I do these countdown counters, when I finally hit you, it's like the same thing as... It's kind of the same thing as back forward 1 enhanced, but instead it's I can set it up and activate it essentially without spending a bar, just by charging it up. And then if I want to spend a bar, I can charge it up totally. Maybe I can do it twice. So let's charge a bar and do it. Nah, hang on. So that sets it up, and then the next time I do it, it works. And I teleport behind him, and it automatically catches him. So that's what it does. It automatically catches him where he is. So maybe I can... Okay, so this is useful for a couple things. First of all, let's do enhanced. And then now I'm going to do... And it's still there. It's still there, even though the chalice went off the screen. The game still recognizes that it's there. So let's do this. Okay, I'm getting confused. When you have it full charged up, either off 3 down back 3s or an enhanced down back 3, you don't need to do down back enhanced 3 again. You can just do regular down back 3 and it'll take advantage of it. Down back enhanced 3, after it's full charged up, does a different move, which like rewinds me. Let's see what that is. There's a couple ideas I have with this. So I don't know if I need to see like enhanced countdown charges it up, inevitable, but then there's, look, fixed point. Air fixed point. Cost 1 bar of super can only be done with 3 charges of countdowns. That's what I'm saying. Countdown stacks to 3, enhanced countdown stacks it to 3, and then once you're at 3, you either do inevitable, which is this capture teleport thing, or you do enhanced down back 3 at 3 stock, and this is a different move. Cost 1 bar, can only be done with 3 charges. Geras resets back to where he was 3 seconds ago with his previous health value. Oh boy. Who says that I took any damage though? Remain on the same side during inevitable. And then air fixed point. So there's a couple things here. So regardless of whether you do down back enhance 3 to get 3 charges, or whether you stack them, that doesn't matter. So you could be setting up stacking charges all the time. You could be setting up stacking charges off a knockdown. You could be setting it up off of a knockback or something. You could be doing something where you like end the combo knocking them far away and then stack a charge. I think that's fine. You could also just blow the bar and stack it. And I think that this move is useful. So that move, inevitable, down back 3, we're going to assume when I say down back 3, we mean with charges. This is useful for 2 reasons. The first is, it automatically tracks where the enemy is and captures them. And second, it works in conjunction with back forward 1. At first I was like, that's useless, just use back forward 1. You can combo into back forward 1. But the thing is, because down back 3 captures them where they are, it makes it now this threatening projectile type move. And what I want to know is, can I combo both inevitable down back 3 and enhanced back forward 1 world stop in the same combo? So we'll do this, charge it up, and then I'll do this. Oh, I didn't grab him. Let's try it again. Full charge it up. I'm doing the enhanced version, so that doesn't really work. The enhanced, once you're full charge, doing enhanced down back 3, for me, is a mistake. I don't want to try that. Let's see what I can hit with. Look at that. And they can hit him again. And launch him again. It really seems like it's tough to stack damage that way. Using 2 time stops off back forward enhanced 1 and 3 stock down back 3. It seems like it's tough to stack damage, but it's possible to capture them both in one combo. And it does cost meter, but it only costs 1 meter for back forward enhanced 1, which is extremely good. And you know what? Comboing into back forward enhanced 1, because it's like a point blank move, is extremely good. But if you do something where you knock them away, that's why you could use 3 charge down back 3, because it captures them, it tracks them and captures them wherever they are. So if you have some combo that knocks them back, you could charge that up over the course of the match, whether you do enhanced down back 3 or whether you just stack the stocks. And then you can use that. You could use that and then capture them again. I wonder if you can capture them in multiple back forward 1 enhanced. Let's see. Let's see. I'm kind of dropping the enhanced one. I don't know. I wonder if you can capture them in multiple back forward enhanced one setups in one combo. You can use down back 3 to catch them if they're far away from you. Like if you knock them away, you can catch them in that special, teleport to them, do your time stop string, use enhanced back forward 1 to hit them. And then he can also do that in the air. So he can also do that off air strings. Again, he can teleport. We can make them jump. You can do that from the ground. So he can cue that in the air. It said that he can... Oh, he can just do the teleport one from the air. Alright. Alright, that got a little bit confusing, but I think it's still valuable. The time's about to run out. I only have one more thing I can look at. Down back 4. That's his armor move. And then he has these sand blasts. Alright, so down back 4 is his armor special. If you're going to combo into it and end something really quickly. What is it on block? It's very unsafe on block. I don't know if I like that as a combo ender. If you don't want to spend the bar on back 4 and enhance 1, you can do down back 2. And then he has this sand blast. So maybe down back 4 is like a decent anti-air tool. Let's make him... Yeah, kind of. I don't know, kind of, sort of. And then he has... Sandstorm, another projectile that he can control. He can control the distance. He can do close or far Sandstorm. I like that as well. In addition to his forward 1-2 and his back 4, down 4-2 is like a nice projectile. It's a good addition. Doesn't really show how safe it is on block. I bet it's not very safe at all. Oh, he's pushing me far away though. Look at that, I'm far away. Punish. That's 16 frames. 12. Alright, so it's between 12. Punish, 16. Alright, alright. So what else? It got a little bit heady during the time stop specials. That really just regards his combos. Stacking these specials and then using down back 3 to world stop and teleport toward him could be a great use to end combos that knock them far away. Because so you can like catch them. And then if you want to do that type of world stop maneuver into a combo, I don't think you can put 2 world stops on the screen at once, but you know, trying to combo back forward 1 enhanced and down back 3 enhanced, adding them both into a combo is a possibility. That's where I'm gonna have to stop it for now with Geras, but he seems incredibly strong, great pokes, good zoning, and this interesting combo damage. He could be more of a poke style character that traps people that are overzealous, and he could beat Rushdown or zoning. So he's extremely strong and extremely good, and I'm extremely happy with him. Geras, Keeper of Time.